I want to just get this, get this story out and this perspective on Tiffany Henyard. But back to where we started from, because of our obsession, let me get this up out of here. Because of our obsession with the struggle, we just might love to be finessed. And speaking of finessing.
Hey guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
You can make the argument that Super Mayor and Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard is allegedly finessing the hell out of Thornton Township in the village of Dalton. I don't, you know what? I truly, in my years on this planet, I do not believe that black folks ain't seen a finessing or a finesser that they didn't like. You don't believe me? Check this shit out.
Back, relax, and let's get it. Right? What are the type of guys you prefer? Scammer, drug dealer, or 9 to 5?
Drug dealer. I want him to move that weight.
I'm your pusher man.
I'm trying to be on the YouTube.
Respectfully, it is what it is.
Scammer, 9 to 5 drug dealer.
Wow, that was quick. Oh, you had this planned out. She had this planned out. She's the expert. That's her whole model right now.
9 to 5 is more reliable, but scammer niggas gonna get you what you want.
Do you got a scamming nigga right now?
No.
You don't got the 9 to 5 nigga?
I don't have anybody.
You don't got the drug dealer nigga?
I don't have nobody.
I have nobody.
Damn, she's lonely. Damn.
It is.
They better slide on her DMs or something. She's taking application for the winter.
I am.
Oh, say less.
I tell the world I prefer 9 to 5, but I really want a scammer in my heart. No funny shit. Because
who are you, bitch?
We didn't care shit.
They heard that in that video. I'll tell you.
Whoa, nah. He said, "Who are you, bitch?" Is crazy. He's on bad. Hold on. This man, hold on. This man is on bad timing.
I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck that bitch is. That's my friend over there.
Oh, you see, ladies, you gotta have a friend like this because he is backing you up.
He in the friend zone.
I need a drug dealer and then a scammer, then fuck the 9 to 5. I want the scammer first, then the drug dealer, then the 9 to 5.
They like the fast money over here.
Because the fast money niggas, they got time. They can take you out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
But you just complained you didn't want the
only.
I just ain't got no words right now. Think about it like this. Them ragged ass women are gonna be our grandmothers one day and great grandmothers. Just imagine what those girls are the products of the late Gen Xers. So that's what late Gen X turned out. Guess what the fuck they gonna turn out? Godly, we are done. We are done. There's a reason why you can make the argument that Super Mayor and Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard can finesse the hell allegedly out of Thornton Township and Village of Dalton. Black folk ain't never seen a finessing or finesser that they didn't like. I mentioned Jay-Z or Sean Jay-Z Carter. I mentioned Jay-Z earlier in the fact that he epitomizes the archetype of the hustler who finessed his way to the top. Jay-Z, remember, he was raised from the projects in Brooklyn to become a billionaire mogul because, you know, we all can do that. All you got to do is finesse your way in. And that narrative is deeply embedded within black folk. His lyrics, you know, from his songs, and I like Jay-Z, but I'm just looking at this from an analytical standpoint, not an entertainment standpoint. His lyrics frequently recount his early days on the streets, on the streets hustling, selling dope, finessing people, escaping poverty and all that bullshit, and using those same skills because they're transferable as the narrative we were taught in the 80s and the 90s. Those are transferable skills into the corporate world like you ain't gotta fucking learn nothing. In the song like Dead Presidents and Can't Knock the Hustle, Jay-Z detailed his entrepreneurial spirit. He bragged about his street smarts, and in framing them as the essential tools for survival and success. So many people look up to Jay-Z or the Jay-Z types and think that's the blueprint. The struggle and finessing is the blueprint to what we call success in black folk, which is money. Money is success to us. I don't know why. I mean, yes, I do, but we view money as success. We view money as success. We idolize Jay-Z. Jay-Z is idolized not just for his wealth, well, yeah, primarily for his wealth and the fact that he fucking Beyonce, and his success for his ability to maneuver through the business world because he finessed and hustled his way and parlayed and took his dope money and reinvented and reinvested it in music and sports management and luxury goods, as if this nigga didn't have to learn anything along the way. That all he needed was his finessing skills, his dope game, and his rap, his lyrics, his lyrical prowess. That's all the fuck he needed. But he not telling you motherfuckers what he actually needed to get where he needed to get to. But we believe in the finesse and we believe in the fucking struggle. So how was Tiffany Henyard able to allegedly finesse the fuck out of Dalton and Thornton Township? Jay-Z's story resonates with too many of us who see him as a testament. Remember, we talked about testimonials earlier, to the idea that intelligence and adaptability can transcend any circumstances. That's how we like to frame what Jay-Z went through, but we're not talking about the work that he had to do behind the scenes, because all he talked about was his ability to finesse his way from the streets to the boardroom. And we eat that shit up. While Jay-Z's narrative can be inspirational if looking through the right lenses, it also raises questions about the moral implications of glorifying finessing in the struggle. It also raises concerns about glorifying. I'm looking for something, y'all, and I can't find it. Oh, glorifying finessing and the struggle. How did Tiffany Henyard allegedly finesse Thornton Township and Dalton?
A motion to approve the purchase of 5 residential properties, 1 commercial property from the Cook County Land Bank. Is there a motion?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
We wouldn't trust you to buy penny candy, and you think we about to let you buy properties?
I could care less. You pick your vote, choose what you want. This is again.
The village of Dalton is not in the real estate business. We're not buying no properties.
Okay, then why y'all motion and second it then? Don't motion and second.
We had a discussion because we want the people to know why we're not. Because you would get up here and lie and be like, they don't want to buy the properties and they don't want to spend no money. So we motion and second, like we can do in Robert's Rules of Order, and discussion. The discussion is, we don't trust you to buy penny candy, and no, we're not buying no property because the village of Dalton is not in the business of property. Y'all done already stole about 60 houses, so ain't nobody gonna deal with you buying no property. So that's the end of my discussion. I second that motion.
Okay. So just so you know, for the records, is I tell y'all to go to classes, go to conference, learn. The way it works as it relates to property, for those that do want to know how it works, is the board has to take the property in. The board is the one that's over the property here in our village. So she is so naive to the fact.
I'm not naive.
Know that, and she want to say, don't trust me. It don't work that way. The board is the one.
Calm down, please. Quiet, please.
To take property in.
Ma'am.
All we do is.
Quiet, please.
Tiffany Henyard, and we're gonna get to it. We almost there, y'all, because you know I don't like to be long. I don't like to be up here long. We almost there. We almost where we need to be, which is, how was she able to do this? We almost there. I hope y'all have enjoyed the road a little bit, just a little bit, and I hope there's some information on this road that you guys, that I've been able to get you to think about. Tiffany Henyard may have graduated from the University of Cardi B. Let me talk about Cardi B for a second. Cardi B, you know, her struggle, her journey from the strip club to the top of the Billboard charts. I ain't saying that this motherfucker Tiffany Henyard is Cardi B. Well, I'm just using, kinda. I ain't saying that Tiffany Henyard dances in the strip club, but if she did, it wouldn't shock me at all. But Cardi B's journey is celebrated as a narrative of resiliency and resourcefulness. She finessed her way through her struggle. Cardi B openly discusses her past, you know, and her life as a hoe in the strip club, and how she used her wit, her charisma, and her coochie to rise above all her circumstances. Cardi B's unfiltered personality and her willingness to share her coochie with everybody, denigrate her body, sell her morality, to embrace a history that she could talk about how she endured, that she could endear to her fan base, who see her funky ass as a symbol of authenticity when nothing about this hoe is authentic. Her ability to, Cardi B was, her ability to finesse the entertainment industry. She just didn't finesse the entertainment industry. I wish I would have pulled the fucking clip of Maxine Waters calling Cardi B a role model and should be looked up at, and all because her and that other broad, I forgot who it is now because I'm not into the pop culture anymore, talking about that song Wet Ass Pussy. Get the fuck out of here. And she's looked at how turning every opportunity into a stepping stone because of her tenacity and her savvy, and her struggle and her ability to finesse. Cardi B, Tiffany Henyard, they the same bitch to me. Black folk we have this uncanny ability to take low integrity, low characteristics, and remix them like a Jermaine Dupri joint, and apply them as the new gold standard in which we should be striving to be like. We just have an uncanny ability to do that, to take low integrity characteristics and then just remix them. Like Jermaine Dupri used to be the king of remix back in the day. Or was that Timberland? I don't remember. And we will shame and marginalize anyone who don't subscribe to the remix. Our obsession with finessing or constantly being finessed has led us to being the most finessed group in this fucking country. Two primary reasons. We are addicted to the struggle, and we refuse to do the work and learn about to learn or investigate all of the feel-good moments like Black Lives Matter that affect us directly. And we have a reputation for wanting stuff for free. And we seem to be addicted to the government to bail us out of our own bullshit. We keep asking the white man to give us something that's not his to give. We keep asking the white man to give us something that's not his to give.
No way in the world that white people can free black people, because freedom is not white people's to give to. White people.
All we want to do, all black people want to do, is to stunt on other people in our 4-block radius, brag, buy bling, and finesse our way into respectability. That's what we want to do. Our lack of effort on being well-informed will continue to lead us to slaughter, and will continue to lead us into being the most finessed group in this fucking country, especially within our own political arena. And I'm so sick and tired of hearing motherfuckers talk about, I ain't political. Bitch, that's why you keep getting fucking finessed. Because your punk ass ain't willing to tap in to the very thing that is affecting your life on a day-to-day. And I'm not talking about a national presidential election. I'm talking about the shit that happens in your city. What happens on a national level has very little to do with your day-to-day shit. But the shit that happens in your city, in your county, in your ward, that shit touches you. It touches you bad. Policing isn't a national thing, it's a local thing. But you motherfuckers ain't political, but be the first motherfuckers bitching out here complaining and moaning about how motherfuckers are getting over left and right. You allowing this shit to happen. Your lack of being well-informed will continue to lead you and us to slaughter. Your lack of effort on being well-informed will continue to lead you and us to slaughter. I don't know what part of that you motherfuckers don't get. We often fail to understand the biggest threat. And the biggest threat is the lack of effort on being well informed. Enter Big Tiff.
Guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henyard, the People's Mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching, and y'all went and got my site shut down. My Tiffany on the Move podcast. Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. Well, it's said that when truth speaks, everybody gets scared and everybody gets to running. Well, just like I told you, if you want the tea, get it from me. And if you want to check me out, because I got other platforms, go to Spotify. And that way you'll see Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. Yes, Spotify. And you can also go to Apple Podcasts, because those are different outlets to view all the content. And y'all asked me for the receipts, but I got the receipts right here on ice, like I always do. Y'all asked for it, and I'm about to deliver. I got episode after episode after episode. Just wait your turn. Yeah, your turn coming. Just wait. Y'all doing all that talking. Y'all was doing all that lying. And I told y'all, stop lying on me before I start telling the truth on y'all. And that's what this is, true speech right here. Residents, community, nation, y'all gonna be shocked at the mess that's all around y'all. But I want to educate people in my delivery of receipts that y'all thought I didn't have. I always keep my receipts. I mean, I do a lot of talking, or it may come out a little slower than norm, but I keep receipts. That way I can educate the world as what happens behind the scenes that y'all don't see. I don't like fake news, because fake news tell you one-sided narratives. They don't tell you the truth. As you can see, you saw that first one. First one was lit, wasn't it? It was off the chain. And the problem I got is, when they do it, it's cool. But when I do it, it's a problem. But this how I see it in my head. Play the video.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
You can't see her. How can you understand the finessing when you're not well informed? How can you not understand the finessing that she's doing right in front of you when you're not well informed? Now, this live stream is more than about Tiffany Henyard finessing Dalton and Thornton Township, but more specifically, how she was able to do it and continue to do it, allegedly, and how black people let her do it. The village of Dalton and the township, the Thornton Township, don't have a corrupt mayor or corrupt supervisor problem. They got a lazy ass, uninformed, checked out black people problem who low-key value being finessed and celebrate the person doing it. And I'm about to fucking prove it.
Understand why we can't help each other, why we can't put our heads together and help one another, why we can't band together at this time, at this moment. This is going to be Black History Month, right? Y'all all say Martin Luther King had a dream, but guess what? I am the dream. So now I need you guys to stand with me and help me grow our community. That's what I need.
Them motherfuckers are clapping at the notion that in the reality of the fact that they're being fucking finessed, and they're clapping for it. This little hoe is finessing them. So she a little hoe. The little baby mama is finessing the fuck out of these black people in fucking Dalton. Why? Let me repeat. Why they're doing it? Let me repeat. Dalton, the village of Dalton, and the township of Thornton, sorry, we're going to get into what they are respectively in a minute. The village of Dalton and the Thornton Township do not have a corrupt mayor or supervisor problem. They have, and I repeat, listen very closely, they have a lazy ass, uninformed, checked out black people problem who low-key value being finessed and celebrate the person doing it. That was Exhibit A. I'm going to recap what has happened and allegedly happening in Thornton and Dalton, and I'm going to illustrate one of the other major reasons this is happening is because most black folk don't understand their local political structure and too goddamn lazy to learn or even get active, which is a field day for someone like Tiffany Henyard, who loves to finesse, and that person sees that community as a target, as a valuable opportunity for them to gain status, their perceived power, and money. And black folk, we ain't seen a finesse game that we ain't liked. We are addicted to the struggle, which makes us love the finesse game. Because everything that's identified with black has to do with struggle and finessing. And us valuing it us perpetuating it, us teaching it, us promoting it, us worshiping it. One of the reasons why she's able to do this in Dalton, let me break down some of the fucking demographics about Thornton Township and Dalton. And we're going to get into why I talk about them separately. But see, if you understood your local political, your government structure, you would understand that there's a difference between Dalton, the village of Dalton, and the township of Thornton. Let me give you an example about mine. I am currently residing in St. Louis. There are multiple governmental institutions within the structure of St. Louis. Now, there is St. Louis proper, which is the city of St. Louis. And then you have St. Louis County. St. Louis County and St. Louis City are two different governmental structures. St. Louis City has a mayor with aldermen and wards and all that good stuff. Got a city board, got all of that. St. Louis County has a county executive. Very different. St. Louis County also has multiple cities within the county. St. Louis City is just St. Louis City. St. Louis County has multiple cities within the county structure itself. They're separate. That's how you can view Thornton Township as county. No, you can't, because Thornton Township is actually inside of Cook County, and we know Cook County is known for its biggest city is Chicago. So Thornton Township is within the context of Cook County. Like Ferguson, like a lot of you know Ferguson because of Mike Brown. So Ferguson is in the city of Ferguson is inside of the county of St. Louis County, which is separate from St. Louis City. But see, that's a little confusing if you don't fucking understand or get educated on your fucking structure. And then how the governing bodies manage those different structures. Thornton Township, which Dalton is a village inside of Thornton Township, and Thornton Township is a township inside of the county of Cook, in Illinois. Thornton Township, which Dalton, which is where she's the mayor, Thornton Township has about 160,000 residents. 64% of Thornton is black. 19% is white. 13% is Hispanic. 2% is Asian. Let me tell you something. Every fucking thing that's going on in Dalton, it ain't the white people's fault. They only make up 19%. It's the black people's fault. 64% of Thornton Township is fucking black. The people who run it, the majority of the residents, what happens in there is because of the black folk. It ain't because of the white people this time around. The age population inside of Thornton Township, 26% of the residents are under 18. 60% of the population is between the ages of 18 and 64. Only 16% are over 65. 60% of Thornton is Generation X, millennial. That's fucking Thornton Township. 47% of Thornton is male. And the majority of Thornton is fucking female. 53% black ass women. The majority of Thornton Township is is what, Messy Michonne? 30% of Thornton is what? Michonne, I know you hear me. You got to hear me, Michonne. Messy Michonne, 53% of Thornton Township, 53% of Thornton Township is female. And the majority of those female are what?
I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. Listen to a single mom. It's time to listen to a single mom. I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom.
The majority of the female population are black and single mothers. Now, the village of Dalton is approximately 24,000 residents. The village of Dalton is where Tiffany Henyard is the mayor. Thornton Township, Tiffany Henyard is the fucking supervisor, which is basically another mayor. She's like a dual. She's a mayor of one and basically the mayor of the other. But the village of Dalton, where she's the mayor, has 24,000 residents. 93% of them are fucking black. Only 2% are white and 4% is Hispanic. Nothing else. Nothing else. And 54% of Thornton Township is 54% is female. And if 94% of them, of 93% are black, and over half of them are women. So what you got in Dalton?
I'm a black woman.
That's who's in control of fucking Dalton. So why did you think you got
And listen to a single mom. It's time to listen to a single mom.
A single mom running the fucking town and finessing it. And by the way, fucking Tiffany Henyard is a goddamn millennial. 36 years old. The average fucking income in Thornton Township is $48,000 fucking dollars a year. Let me break that down to you. Let me break that down to you. I'm pulling up my fucking calculator. 48,000 divided by 52 weeks in a year. That's $923. This is all before taxes. And you divide that by 40. The average income in Thornton, which is average, which is the majority of the people earn $23 an hour. That's in Thornton, where she's the supervisor. Now, where she's the mayor, you got $45,000 is the approximate, and you take that by 52 weeks out of the year, that's $865 a week, and you divide that by 40 hours a week on average, that's $21 an hour, and we have not even accounted for fucking taxes. So the average take home in these two towns in Thornton, the take home is about $37,000 for Thornton. And it's about $33,000, $34,000 for the village of Dalton. Everybody in this fucking place is fucking broke. Now, it'd be different if these homes weren't headed by single women. And just a side note real quick. I am so sick and tired of even the people that I like, support, and watch. I'm sick and tired of you motherfuckers coming out here talking about black women like they got money. Y'all talk about black women like they got money and talk about as if black men don't. Y'all sit there and go, well, black women are always talking about that they out-earn, or black women. Well, sis, if you out-earn, they don't fucking out-earn. All of you need to stop it. Stop making the analogies, stop making the comparisons, stop supporting the narrative. It is a proven fact that black women do not out-earn their men. Period. Full stop. There is no black woman making 7% of black women make over $75,000 a year. 7%. They're not worth talking about. So you talking about, oh sis, if you making $100K, ain't none of these bitches making $100K. I don't care how many of these motherfuckers get on Kendra G and Ashley, whoever the fuck ever, and talk about, oh, I got 19 businesses. Bitch, you ain't got time to run 19 businesses. And selling eyelashes out of your fucking kitchen ain't a goddamn business. If black women were making that much money, how come the fucking average income for Thornton Township, for the village of Dalton, which 94% of them are black, over 54% of them are female, how come the average fucking income is only $45,000 if they making all this fucking money? Y'all need to stop this shit. Y'all need to stop even mentioning black women and more money in the same goddamn sentence because it ain't true. It ain't fucking true. Since you up here mad because you earn a little coin. She don't earn shit. A black man with a high school diploma earns just as much money as a black woman with a fucking bachelor's degree. Blackdemographics.com. See, I don't just tell you the stats. I tell you where I got them from. Who else is out here telling you where they get it from? Or they just talking shit? What they heard somebody else say. Blackdemographics.com. A black man with a high school diploma earns just as much money as a black woman with a fucking bachelor's degree. The fuck out of here. You do not out-earn your black male counterparts, black women. You can stop that nonsense. And you fucking content creators, stop having these fucking conversations as if they do. As if there's a reality where there's a whole gang of black women out here out-earning black men. There isn't. It ain't even close. Get on my fucking nerves. Keep perpetuating the goddamn lie. And I'm not saying this to put down black women. It's just a fucking lie. Also, within Thornton Township, which includes Dalton, the 85% of the population only has a high school diploma. So of the 160,000 residents of Thornton, which includes Dalton, 85% of these motherfuckers only graduated high school or got a GED at best. 85%. The fuck is wrong with you people? Thornton Township and the village of Dalton is predominantly black, 90% black. And you uneducated motherfuckers who are addicted to the struggle and worship finessing, you're getting finessed by a fucking baby mama who more likely than not only has a high school goddamn diploma.